Hello, welcome everyone, welcome back. And today we're going to talk about the broader module, which is directly after the reconf module. Okay, so remember we were talking about this reconfigure module. So this is the nuclei. This will be, let me see, my notes. This will be how many comments. So there's 3 lines of comments here. And then this here will be the tolerance. This is the input file, this is the output file. So these two actually are read like as if it's one operation. Next thing we're going to talk about is the broader file. So how does the broader module work? So for code use, you refer to page 90 and 91 of the njoy manual. So let's go to page 90, 91. So the broader module will be very much towards the beginning, pretty much towards the beginning. Okay, I'll scroll up a little bit, 90 to 91. Let me use the page up function. Alright, page up, page up. Alright, so here's where you will find your broader module. Okay, this is the full explanation. Page 88 to 90 will be the full user explanation of how to actually do your broader module. But here's the example file. Here's one example file, and it's on page 91. Okay, so it says here the following example prepares a broadened pendef file for uranium-235 from ndef 7 B7 and 2 temperatures. The 9 numbers of our reference only, they are not part of the input. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So first thing you'll see here is this term broader. So we start with broader. Start with broader. Okay, BROD broader. Then you have 3 numbers. Here's a 21, 20, 21, and 22. So 20, 21, and 22. So these are something to do with the input and output files. So what is this actually? Okay, it says on line 2, 20 should contain the ndef file. Okay, 21 should contain a recorner generated ASCII pendef file of 0 Kelvin cross sections for the isotope. So this is the ndef file, and then this is the pendef file by recorner. So ndef file or tape, this is we call it tape. So then we followed by the pendef recorner file, also known as tape. And what's number 22? The third number is over here. This is output pendef. Okay, it will give an output pendef tape. So the third one is we call it output pendef tape. Okay, so this is your tape 22 will be your output. So let me tap just to make it clear what's your saying with these numbers. All right. Next thing, what's next with your broader file? You have this thing 9228 and then 2. What's 9228 and what's number 2? So this is the third part. So immediately after you specify your input and output file, you will have your cut 2. So the first thing is the material to be broadened and thinned. Okay, so this is the number, material to be broadened and thinned. Okay, you can see with 2 materials will be generated on unit 21 with 0.1% accuracy. This is the tolerance, which is 0.1% on 0.01. Okay, so over here you will see a material. Okay, materials to be broadened and thinned. Okay, so this is what material you want, and in this case 9228 is used, 9228, and this is actually standing for uranium-235. Again, I'm not going to discuss how the numbers are done in this video. Okay, but first thing first. Okay, I'm just going to explain. 9228 is the material you want to doppler broaden. Okay, so this is a material you want to doppler broaden. The next thing is you use a space and then you forward. Okay, the next thing is how many temperatures do you want? Okay, that's the second part. So here it says I want to doppler broaden to 2 additional temperatures. Okay, so that's what you are doing here. And then this 0.001, pretty straightforward. Okay, this you've seen this before. So 0.001. Okay, this is just the tolerance. And this two are also now you see these are two temperatures which are given which you want to perform Doppler broadening. So 300 and 1200, and then you end the line. So this one is actually temperature 1 in Kelvin. Make sure you float. You have it in float, decimal point, not integer. It's a decimal point, or float or double or whatever. Make sure there's a decimal point. That's what I'm saying. So this is temperature 2 in Kelvin. Okay, float. Okay, so that's basically how we roll. All right. Let me see. Yeah. So time remaining, and this is basically just 0, which is ends the line. 0 actually ends the broader line. Okay, so it's very simple. It's you take an input ndef file, which is a tape file, tape 20. Then there's a tape 21. Tape 21 is a pendef file from the recon-er thingy, which it does the reconstruction of the resonances. Okay, and both these actually use 9228. Okay, both these actually use 9228, and you can actually broaden to a few temperatures. Up to you what you want to broaden to. You specify that yourself. How many temperatures you want to add to your pendef file at the end, also up to you. Okay, then you kind of end it. So that's broader for you. So hopefully that was not too hard. The only thing that should be maybe a bit confusing now is this material number. Where does this number come from? Okay, so like over here says 9228 for uranium 235. So where's that all come from? Okay, so that's the thing. All right, so you may be wondering, is there a comments file for this one? So is there comments? Are there comments? So okay, we take a look. This is card 1, the input and output. Card 2 is okay, card 2 is actually how many final temperatures you want a Doppler broaden. Okay, card 3 is the fractional tolerance. This is a tolerance card. Card 4 is just how many final temperatures do you want. Card 5 is the next material number. Okay, so material card 5 is okay. It means this. You can Doppler broaden more than one material at a go. So instead of just uranium 235, you can keep specifying. So you have 20, 21, 22. This is your input and output file. So these are your materials. This is the tolerance. This is the temperature. So you can actually add another set of these. If you have a different material, for example 9227, which is inside the same ndef file, you see you want a Doppler broaden to maybe 2 or 3 temperatures. So you just copy and paste it at the bottom. So how would this look like? Okay, so if you want more,
just a sec.
Siri, no. Yeah, not interested in Siri now. Okay, what's next? If you want more temperatures, materials, let's say your code will be like this. Okay, this will be your input and output. This will be your first line of materials that you want. Okay, then this will be your resonance tolerance, sorry, and this is the how many temperatures. Okay, and then 0 will be your n. Okay, but if you want to, let's say, add a new one, maybe 9227 for example, and you want 5 temperatures, so you do it like that. 9227 0.01 okay, fine, 0.0001 tolerance, and let's say 3, let's do 600, 550 Kelvin, 0.0, and I want maybe 5 temperatures this time. Yeah, 5 temperatures, 550, 600, 650, 700, 750. Okay, or maybe let me put let's add 100 to each of these. Okay, so maybe 8, 9, okay, up to 950 Kelvin. So 950 should correspond to the upper range. Maybe I'll put 2 more here. 7, yeah. I want to do it for the same. For example, so these are some of the temperatures you can try. 1050. So that should cover the full FHR temperature range. So if you want to do something like that, you want to Doppler broaden like so, this is how you would do it. Okay, assuming both of these materials are within the same ndef and whatever file. Okay. So that is it. That is it for the broader module. Okay, so thanks for watching. I'll go on to talk about another module in another video, but that's it for the broader module. Okay.